will be when he breaks off and we get this match underway. It is the quarter-final of the Masters.
Masters champion this season, and he certainly did look up for it, doesn't he? That apparent confidence. O'Sullivan getting us underway. The Paul Hunter Trophy. In the background, the prize for the winner on Sunday. You look relaxed coming out, Neil, but the heads-to-head is pretty favour, isn't it? 19 previous meetings, 17.
A world final, of course, a final here of the Masters. Reason for optimism, and that is that he beat O'Sullivan at the Crucible once, and that, of course, doing. And I think we know with Barry Hawkins that everyone is saying that, he's not weak in any department. He'll play his game, he'll play good safety. His long game will be good, but will any of it be good enough? And that really is the chance that those insolence will not be quite enough. Scoring power be there, be with him. That's why there was some irony in that, the way he was sort of trying to score. Anyways, left that red on. Not simple position. It's absolutely dead straight.
O'Sullivan came through one of the matches, that sparkling affair with Ding Junhui. 4-0 up at one stage, and back, responded again.
Try much. He's had to play safe, so it's a question of putting the red and getting it off the table, and that's
Ronnie
it.
O'Sullivan.
29th appearance at the Masters this year, second only to John Higgins, who of course has already bowed out.
Yeah, I mean, two of his class of rivals, friends. Mark Williams, of course, also going out to Ali Carter, so he's on when it comes to that sort of team of excellence.
And that stat that we saw just now across the most telling ones, I think 81% success from long range for O'Sullivan now. But his long game is perhaps as good as it in terms of its consistency. No, he's the greatest break builder the game has ever seen. If he's knocking in the long ones to create chance, it's normally bad. Mistake.
I was watching that safety shot thinking if he's coming down the back to bolt, there's a lot of balls that could intervene, and it's hard to think of all of them. Because you are, up, as I say, up against anywhere in the world, but especially at the Ali Pali, I think, as was the case at Centre and indeed Wembley Arena before. You know, that they always like in the same way. Jimmy White and Alex Higgins got the same, which means it's quite hostile for your opponent.
Youngest ever winner at 19 years, he beat John Higgins in his second appearance back in. And were he to win an 8th this weekend, he would eclipsing Stuart Bingham 4 years ago. And therefore at the UK Championship in becoming the youngest and the oldest champion.
To avoid hitting that red, just the one that's beyond to the left of the cue there.
14.
But I think that was a very well played shot. You know, he steered the cue ball back top of the side of the blue position. Good shot.
$90.
Yeah, I mean, if there's about him that we haven't already said, maybe that
26.
even perhaps that's what it was that others have tried to emulate now. And I don't think he's played a very good shot at the time, however.
32.
The left-hand red, but that was an error from a nothing spot on the knee. did not need to be playing this red. He's done one of the worst positional shots I've seen.
A record 7 titles here, of course, but he last won it. So even though it is an extraordinary tally he's already amassed this round in the last 3 years. He hasn't played a lot, to be told. He's withdrawn from 5 ranking events. He didn't win a Champions title, and yet he's second on the 1-year list. And of course, that's almost on to winning the UK with a $250,000 first prize.
Handy bump of the middle pocket to be on a red. Now, does the black spot or not tie up things at the black end? It might be in my imagination. It sounds a bit like Ronnie's cue is making us. Maybe people at home could go in and see it differently. Maybe it's my ears. But anyway, he's doing all right.
.67 left, so it's red in any colour. To be
58.
It's made the safety error, caught the yellow on the way back to balk.
Yeah, and this has not been immaculate, Sullivan, because he has, which he has got right straight away, but the bottom line is 0 to the Rocket, and Barry Hawkins spoke about is going to be punished.
66. $73. 74.
.86th. And when you consider the great Stephen Hendry, who won 5 times in a row, in that regard, with the greatness of O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
A frame that's come and